Oh my goodness. Whoosh. Oh, I need to edit something. Let me see if I can edit live. Let's see, manage videos. Let's see if I can go in here and edit real quick. Just talk amongst yourselves. Let's see here. Will it let me do it? Customization. I can on my computer. Alrighty. Save. Okay. All right. Got it in subscribers only for 5 minutes. Got to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. Alrighty. Let me mute that. Let me know if you can hear me or not. All right, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Put on some lipstick. Hey, babe. I got to let my sister-in-law know that I'm on, in case she's wondering, since I flip-flop back and forth Saturday, Sunday. But because of my scheduling and lack of proper scheduling, my weekends are not consistent. I was almost going to not be on next weekend, and it turns out, because I was going to help my daughter with moving to her new place, and there was a delay. Something to do with fixing a window or something silly like that. And so she's a week delayed. And I probably won't miss much after that, because most of it will be just putting their stuff in, because they'll be able to get stuff delivered, and because they did a pod thing, so they're going to have that delivered at some point. And yeah, so things are falling into place for them. Just you'd hate to see delays, you know. Well, here I'm talking about scheduling. If I know what time, I will be there. All right, yeah, I've got some, like an exterior ant issue, and so I ordered some ant baits, you know, the kind of food that they take back to their nest. I know it sounds gross, but it is summertime, and this is the time when, you know, if it's not raining, it's super hot, and they're looking for, you know, coolness, shelter, water, whatever they need. So anyway, oh, sis-in-law. We call her Daisy. Let me see if I can find that information out live. There we go. We'll share it with Daisy. Dun dun dun. And then I'll share it with Dallas. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh my gosh. Goodness sakes. There she is. Oh, you stinker. You stinker. Share. Copy link. All right, let me go back here. I will do that. Paste. There we go. I'm a copy paste kind of gal. All right. Anyway, so how's everybody's week been going? Spit it out, Jeanette. How's everybody's week been going? This is the last day, and it's the first day of August. What am I looking for? Oh. Where does everything go off your desk when you clear it off to take care of a couple couple of stray ants coming in. It goes on the floor. It happens. Anyway, I was getting ready and I looked at my phone and it was 11:59. I'm going, oh my gosh. I know. Isn't that great when you find somebody that you can trust and they get the job done? That's lovely. That is lovely. Okay. So I did get a jewelry lot in, and I did show it on my video. And there's a Kenneth J. Lane, but there's some really cute earrings in here, and I think I'm gonna look at all these lovelies. Oh my goodness. I do have, aren't these great? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try those on, but first I'm gonna try these on. These must be vintage 60s. They have to be. You know, with the big updo and those hanging down. I'll show it up close. Let me find the other one. Here it is. Look at this. Well, hi, Pippi. How's it going? So look at that. That reminds me of 60s, 1960s. It does need a little bit of cleaning, just a little bit. You know, things age in those old drafty jewelry boxes. And then they get sent to estate sales, and then they get sent to Goodwill, and then they get shoved in boxes and not stored properly, and yeah, you get issues. But these are really cool. I like those. Now imagine you had a beehive way up here. Yeah, there we go. I think I got it going on. Even if you had like those short pixie styles, I love these. What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to try these on too. I don't know who makes that, but they really need to go into the Jewelry Hall of Fame because those are gorgeous. And they're so beautiful. I mean, the crystal well, look at the back. I mean, that's a quality piece. It's not marked. I don't know. I don't know why. Why don't they do that? Because if it was imported, it would at least have CN on it. You would think. I mean, this thing is textured to give so much sparkle. Or I should say faceted. And I know, no, it doesn't matter what time I start. Some people come in like an hour later, which is perfectly fine. So then I started going, well, maybe if I come in at 1, well, it was still an hour later. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We will get through. Oh, I did want to try on this necklace too. Oh, somebody's dinging me. Usually it's an advertisement. Anyway. That was my other sister-in-law wanting to show me a picture. I'm going to say no, not until after my show. But those are gorgeous. So I got those. And How nice. How nice. Thank you, Virginia. Yeah, I would just love to have a few more subscribers. I've got, since I broke 1,000, I got 40 more subscribers, and it wasn't that long ago. So, and these, I love these. I showed them on my video. I mean, this is perfect for, you know, fall and Halloween, and oh my goodness. You know, because sometimes people don't like to, you know, get into a costume or anything. Hi, Jeannie. They don't like to get into a costume, but maybe they just like a little bit of that Halloween spirit, you know? Doesn't have to be crazy. The other piece I got, and I love this one because it's marked. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Nikki's great. This is Kenneth Lane. Kenneth Lane with a copyright. And these are magnificent. These are, these are all silk knotted. It kind of reminds me of seaweed. Just the, you know, or, you know, definitely reminds me of amber. Really good job on the colorizing of those beads. I love them. Oh, thanks, Barb. You just got them, eh? It didn't take long to ship because I probably shipped those out. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Isn't that nice? That's so pretty. And the drop. Let's do a drop measure. I can find my measuring tape. "15-inch drop," so that's a 30-inch necklace. Isn't that gorgeous? So I do have that. Uh-oh, I think I'm getting boxes. I just heard a whole bunch of my stairs to the front porch is just right there on the other side of that wall. But I have my blinds drawn. So I have those. And this is a box I just got like 2 days ago. Such beautiful things in here. A lot of vintage. Look at that. Prong set beauty. And those are huge. I guess you'd call them rhinestone for something, I mean, like this. They call them rhinestones. But those are huge. And here's the back. And of course, there's no marks. And a lot of, you know, jewelry didn't have marks. They had like these, they were sold in either packages or they had paper tags. And no one kept them. This is Emmons. Emmons silver tone. Really pretty. But anyway, aren't these fun? I like them. Anyway, how I work is it's pretty simple. Just email me your PayPal or Cash App info, and I send you an invoice. And then you pay it promptly, and I ship it to you. Shipping starts at $8, and international shipping is quoted. All right, let's do these pretties. These are definitely classic beauties. And I do pretty much, I do a starting bid, And if it doesn't sell, it's a buy it now or best offer. So, but I offer this to everybody with a starting bid, $8, and this has ABs on it. Those are little Aurora Borealis. And we all know that Aurora Borealis was created by Swarovski and Dior in 1955. So this does not, it's not any older than 1955. It's 1955 or newer. Dior and Swarovski. And they didn't patent that formula. So then, you know, other places can copy it. And the Aurora Borealis coating actually, I think, was created in the coating. Just the coating was created by, I think, an ophthalmologist in like the 1920s, and for lenses. So I don't know for what type of correction, but and I do hold shipments if you want to, you know, get more value for that shipping. So don't worry about that. I hold all paid invoices until you tell me either to ship or it gets to be $100. So this, we're going to pass on this one, and I'll put buy it now, $8. They're pretty. They're so sweet. Okay. All right, let me put those in a little baggie or something so that I can remember what these are. This is my pass pile. But yeah, I try and keep things simple. Okay, so let's do this one. There's no maker's mark. It's a beautiful rhinestone bracelet. I don't see any dark stones. Some people refer to dark stones as dead stones, but I just call them dark stones. There's nothing missing on this whatsoever. This I'm calling 7 1/8. I'll call it a 7. Oh wow, that is really sparkly. This right here was probably stored properly. It is nice. I'll do a starting bid 18 on this. Here's the back. Look at the back. There's no corrosion, no tarnishing. There's nothing. The prongs are smooth. So I do this. I go across it like this. There's nothing worse than getting your finger caught in something, right? Or snagged. You don't want to snag your clothing, right, on a prong. So this one's really nice. We'll just keep it moving because I've got an appointment after 2 o'clock. So this is a pass. And it's a buy it now or best offer. Oop. Typed in it. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Okay, so this is the Emmons. I never had a chance to look this one up. But each of these little panels, there's like 2 or 3 different finishes on there. You have kind of a striation, just a striation and shiny finish. The only wear I can see is right where there's joints, where there's movement. And the measurement on this one. Calling it 7. I will do a starting bid. I'll do a starting bid of, let's do a starting bid of $16. Starting bid 16 on the Emmons. The mark is right here. Vintage. Let's see, where's my camera lens? Is this my camera lens? Emmons. Oh, that's right. I don't know. I don't know that particular history, but it's really nice. I like the panels. This is the size of the panels. I do have a Sarah Coventry book, but I don't know where it is right now. And that's something I would definitely look up. I need to find my books. But that kind of makes sense because there was a lot of crossovers with jewelers and stuff. Kenneth J. Lane, this was 30 inches. Kind of reminds me of seaweed. Look at how pretty that is. But it's probably meant to look like amber. I'll do a starting bid on the KJL, or just the Kenneth Lane. It's Kenneth Lane, it's not Kenneth J. Lane. So that kind of is part of that history of how you can date something. But this kind of looks like maybe 70s. I don't know. Starting bid on this one, I'll do, let's starting bid at 18. It is silk knotted. It has a screw barrel clasp, and it is marked Kenneth Lane with a copyright. And don't forget to hit that like button, please. Subscribe. Of course, you have to subscribe in order to be in my chat, so that's good. Let me put it on, because you can pop this right over your head. That's where it lands on me. It doesn't really offer any adjustment. Okay, there you go. there anything that anybody wants to see from yesterday's video? Because I can certainly put those up if you see something. This is nice. These are all glass beads, suitable for fall and Halloween. Pops over your head like so. Makes this lovely glassy noise, like, I don't know, it's just kind of soothing. Okay, don't laugh at me while I take off my beads. Fluff up the hair a little. Beautiful glass. Starting bid on this one will be, let's do 12. It's kind of on a braided cord. Has some frosty glass, some pumpkin colored glass, clear. I think, yeah, this root beer color. Lots of fun. And it's triple strand. You get 3 strands. This is perfect if you want to repurpose something, but I like it the way it is, actually. Somebody created this. They had a vision. I always like to think about what people were thinking when they, you know, created something. Kind of a little story forms in your head. Okay, last look on the mannequin. Did I give you a drop? I don't think I gave you a drop, but it does pop over your head. So not difficult there. This one is 13-inch drop. Wearable. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, I'm going to try and do a recap at the end, and we can go over it again. Okay, pass. Do a little pass here. 1, 2, yeah. Perfect. Okay, so this one. This is a Coro. Kind of has some confetti in those acrylic cabochons right there. There was a missing stone on the end, and I put a new one in there. So it is complete. It's really easy to find, you know, crystals that are clear and that can be the right size. So this is lovely. I love the cranberry. Cranberry for Thanksgiving. But look at how pretty those beads are. They're actually really pretty in person. They really reflect those cabochons. Seven inches. I don't know why people want to get a hold of me when they know I'm on a show. Okay. To gently pop that open. Sometimes my little fingers can't do that. There we go. Easy. I'll do a starting bid on this one. Starting bid will be 16, and it is a Coro. And it has rhinestones and these really pretty cranberry cabochons. Round. this should work. There we go. You can see the stones. There's 2 per panel. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. And it has like a very light gold tone to it. So light it almost looks silver tone. I'll show you the back real quick. It is marked on the clasp. Crow. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. I don't know what's going on here with my screen. Just can't seem to get a good close-up these days. You can barely see it. So there's that. Here's the back. And this is probably part of a set that had necklace, earrings, brooch. So if you're looking for maybe something to complete a set and you don't feel like you're missing the bracelet, for instance. Okay. This is so cool. 70s, I'm guessing 1970s. This disclosure is I did put in a crystal in there. I don't even think you can tell. Locking clamper. Interior size. Oh, my caliper. So if I was going to measure the inside, I would use this one. And it is, holy cannoli, come on. There we go. It reads 2.19. No, it doesn't. Let me zero it out. And then I'm going to do inches. Okay. Inches on this one. 2.3 inches. And in terms of tape measure, that would be 2 1/4, according to my tape measure. Oh, Miss Heidi, hello. So this is unmarked. There may have been a cabochon in here, or cabochon. Is that what it's called? No, there wasn't any little plaque or anything in here. But that's what it looks like on the inside. This should fit me. And it does. It's got pink, red, green, pink, red, green. Pink, red, yeah. And then it has all these pave set crystals in there. Well, hi, Lisa. Miss Heidi, welcome, welcome. Starting bid on this one. I'm going to do 16 on this one. Starting bid will be 16. Right, Lexi? There you go. Thank you so much, Lexi. Yeah, I bought some, vintage Swarovskis, and I'm going to try and use those as much as I can. The crystals, but I do have some generic crystals too that work. I mean, crystal is crystal, right? But I mean, Swarovskis are so brilliant. Okay, I'll count this down to Lexi. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lexi. Thank you so, so much. Another bin. I was late, so I didn't get a chance to prepare here. Well, this will work. Keeps things tidy. And not to worry, I will go through the stuff that was passed on. These are stunning. I love these. Love these so much. I tempted to put them on, but since they're pierced and they look like they've never been worn, I'm not going to do that. But look at the open back on that. So pretty. And then look at how they're all prong set. All of them. Just gorgeous. Starting bid on these are going to be $16. They're that gorgeous. And I can put them on a card or put them in a gift box if you wanted to gift them to somebody. But these are stunning. These are either like runway earrings or they're wedding earrings. I'd wear them to my daughter's wedding, but I think I have a set of cameos I'm going to be putting on. And these are pretty formal. We're going to be outside in the redwoods. So, but look at how pretty these are. All those. Now you can see all those sparkles. Let's see if I can. But there's emerald cuts. They're all prong set in there. Great. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so this was a replacement item. I replaced those stones. I found an exact match for the blue. and it's a vintage stone, so it's probably very, very close. This is a really cool little brooch, and I'm sure it's meant for holding your glasses or hanging something else from it. Maybe, you know, I don't know, what you would hang off of it. I think that's for glasses, to be honest with you. Beautiful, those sapphire blue rhinestones. That's not missing, it's probably getting tired. That one I would probably want to replace, and I can because I have this size stones. So I'll do a starting bid. I'll do $8 on this one. It's a really cool brooch. I love the blue stones. It is not prong set. There's the back. There's no marks, but it's just super, super nice. Give you a good look there. And these, that one, yeah, I'm tempted to pop that one out, put in a new one. I might. But, I mean, jewelry is, it's history. I mean, jewelry has, you know, historical significance, to me anyway. I mean, you can go by certain eras just in looking at jewelry. All right, let's find it an appropriate. So this one is now pass. Buy it now. $8. Obio. Put that in there. No. Oh my gosh, these are all the same size. Oh, I'll just put it in here. I just, you know, don't want to put it in a sandwich bag for this size. Okay, so this one, the stones were actually in the bag. So this one was an easy fix. I mean, easy to match kind of thing. So here's the back. And here is the front. This is really like an anemone kind of thing. Just like the way it's formed. I think the 60s. This has to be from the 60s, like from the atomic era. Everything was, you know, domed and pointed and starbursty. Starting bid will be $12. Let me get you close up. Okay. It's made in parts. And that's an interesting, it's not like on a Y clasp. It's like pieced, you know, it has like a, I don't know. It's like they may have customized it because of the center. So it wouldn't block out anything from the center. Really cool. I love this one. Thank you, Heidi. This one's a good looking one. Good looking one. Going once, going twice fair warning. Sold to Heidi, thank you, thank you. Sold's over here. This is like a Maltese cross. And it's silver tone and gold tone. Straight across measure is 2 1/4. This is really cool. I think this has to be new old stock. I don't see any tarnishing, any wear, anything wrong with this at all. I'm going to do a starting bid on this one. $8. See if I can put something so you can see the design. Heidi's in at 8. Isn't that really cool? I like that kind of filigree open air, and you can see how straight this is. Sometimes you'll see, you know, bracelets that have like a certain conformity to it, so that they've been actually, you know, formed to fit a real wrist kind of thing. So. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Heidi. Need to check my emails real quick. Ooh, the internet's kind of going weird. Let me bag this for Heidi. Here we go. Nope. Okay. This is stunning. This is not marked. And I did put in a crystal in the back end here. I don't know which one. And this is going to be hard to measure. But I am guessing this is, I don't know, 13 inches. Isn't that stunning? It's like an omega. Oh, I like it. Let me see if I can get some sort of a measurement for you. This is super nice. Unmarked, dang it. It feels heavy, like there's some weight to it. 15. I don't know how accurate this is, but it looks like it's about nearly, it can't be, I don't know. These, you know, there's a lot in between. I don't know, saying it's 17, but I don't know, once you get it around your neck. See if I can clasp it shut right about this point. So I'm thinking thinking it's a 14. Probably fit a 14. Let's check Jeanette's neck out. Okay, 0 starts there. So look, you can see it's just a hair over 14 inches, my neck right at that point. Starting bid will be, let's do a starting bid of $16 on this one. It's so cool. And the way it's put together, it's like it has this wiring, like a flexible wire going all the way around on both sides. No name. I'm sure it does have a name. I'm sure it was on in a box with the name. And I'm sure that maybe there was even a paper tag. Lisa's in at 16. Thank you, Lisa. I'm sure there was a paper tag. There was something to identify it. It's a stunner, all right. Try it on again because it felt really good. Oh, there's a hair on the screen. Where's that hair on my face? Or is that a crack? I know this has a cracked screen, so looks like a crack. Well, going once. Well, thank you, Queen Elizabeth. That's quite royal. Thank you so much. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lisa Steele. Thank you. All right. I know I have bags and boxes. Oh, I know what I did. Here they are. Yeah, here's my bags. I took them out of, thank you, sweetie. I took them out of the boxes. I forgot I need to get more Ziplocs. But I have enough for today's show. Maybe I can get some for my tomorrow's Amazon delivery. They're crazy that they can do stuff like that so quickly. And then, you know, if you're on Prime, it doesn't cost anything to get it here, you know. Free shipping. Well, you kind of pay for it when you do Prime, so. Then I got a notice from some site that said, we're actually lowering our USPS prices. Really? How can you do that? Another cute vintage brooch. This one actually has a bail on it for use as a enhancer or a pendant. There's the back. And there's the, right there. It does have some, a little bit of dark here. I'll do this one. Starting bid will be 6 on this one. So this is how it would sit if we were going to buy this. Oh, that's so cute. next time I go shopping for like rhinestones or crystals, I'm actually going to go, Gina recommended Mr. Stone, so I think that's what I'll end up doing. Because, I mean, if they have this size, it wouldn't be too difficult to take that. Oh, well, it might be because it's prong set and it's deep in there. We can pass on this one. It's going to be $6. Buy it now. OBO. There we go. Okay, you're not going to fit in there. Oh, this is so nice. I just love the feel of it. This one, it doubles. I mean, it will. This kind of reminds me of Chico's, or just by this whole setup here. And then look at how long it is. This is all glass and gold tone beads. And it's got weight to it. A lot of people can't wear a lot of weight around their neck, so I don't, blame you for not having desire for this. 17.5-inch drop. 35 inches total length. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at those green glass and the black glass. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's a stunner. I'm trying to think. Let me put this on. I think this would look good, like with a cardigan, or, maybe a blazer. Oh, my goodness. It feels good, too. It does have this closure. See what it does. I don't think you can double like that. Maybe you can. I can try it on me. But that's all the beads. It's pretty long. We'll do a starting bid on this one. We'll do a starting bid of 22. I mean, it's all that. I love these right here. I did test them for glowing. Lisa's in at 22. These did not glow, but I mean, the beads themselves, they're just so, I don't know, freeform, or just so, they're unusual. I like these. They're very slick, and they're not sharp or anything. These guys aren't either. They're just nice. Oh, you were you? Isn't that great? It's just fabulous. Going once, Going twice. Fair warning. Sold. I mean, you know about, like, I love Chico's, and every collection with Chico's is different. And I mean, this is fabulous. Thank you very much, Lisa. But it does remind me of Chico's in that regard. The different looks. A nice big bag for it. Oh, I just noticed something interesting on the clasp. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but that's like 2 pieces. So it had the bottom, and then there's a separate piece that's the top, and then they riveted it together right there. That is cool. So that kind of dates it a little bit, I think, to me anyway. It goes in here. I thought this was cool. I just think it's stunning. There's no marks, none whatsoever. Almost reminds me of a Lisa Peretti Tiffany cuff, but it's not. 0 marks. Does look like there's a little bit of a ding here, but it's on the inside right there. And I would call it maybe a little bit of the plate loss, or it could be just part of the design too, because these brutalist, modernist type things, they're all over the place. But this is cool. Let me get you an inside measurement. Inside, it's just a hair. It's 2 1/4. Where's my cone? Here it is. I don't know if this is helpful or not, but let's see. No, it's not going to be helpful at all. But I can get it on my wrist. I'll do a starting bid on this one. $12. It might be a little bit tight for a 7, because all bracelets are different, because I mean, you've got this, it's a thicker piece. So and I love this, you know, kind of this finish here is great. But yeah, if you Google Lens this, it's going to come back to a solid gold bracelet worth like $24,000 or something bizarre like that. Maybe it was 14,000. I don't know. Specifically a designer. We're going to do pass. It is now a buy it now for $12. Oh, there we go. Bags everywhere. And we'll go over these again, not to worry. doing on time? Oh, we got some time. Here's another gorgeous. Here's the back. Here is the front. Beautiful, gorgeous Aurora Borealis. This is 1959 or 1955 or later. This one looks like it's sticking up a little too high, but I think that's intentional. Because these three are kind of sticking up a little higher than the rest of them. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for it. Let's try it. Does it go this way? Doesn't look like anybody's bent it on purpose. It looks like it's meant to be that way. Yeah, it's definitely meant to be that way. Just judging by what I see on the back. Because I don't see any cracking or plate loss or anything right there. And this one's up too. So, okay, let's run this. Starting bid, $12. Love that. That's a nice AB application right there. There we go. Still available. Oh, cute little Avon hearts. I just saw these in here. There's one. There's the other one. It's in here somewhere. So if they didn't get bought today, I will hold these for till like January. Okay. We're gonna, oh, there it is. So adorable. These are clip-ons. I did a few clip-on earrings. Oh, those are gorgeous. Very lightweight. They're cute. Seems like everybody's buying up Avon these days. Are they like with the vintage stuff? It's gonna, you know, those just need to be polished with a cloth. Don't polish them with anything other than the polishing cloth. Might take off some of that finish. I wrecked a pair of earrings using a different type of cloth, and that was dumb. So don't be dumb. Anyway, let's do a starting bid. I'm doing starting bid. I'm going to start these at $6. That's reasonable, and that's a good price. So I'm going to go find the cloth that we should be using for these. I need to look. There we go. I can also send this or one of these to anybody upon request. I usually send them out with a little sterling preservation tab with it if you want to polish your sterling. But if you want to just keep it for your jewelry, it's always nice to have one of these in your jewelry box, Especially when you're putting jewelry away, you want to wipe it all down as much as you can, especially if you use, you know, hairspray, perfume, any kind of. Oh my gosh, that didn't take much at all. Look at how that, it's like a mirror finish. Those are so cute. Okay, so these are going to go in my Valentine collection. So this is a pass, and it's a buy it now. $6. Oh, B. Oh. All right. There they are. Okay, this is gorgeous. Prong set, channel set. No name. But it has a safety chain. But look at this mesh. Medallions on mesh. So it kind of, oh, it's got kind of an odd little blop there. Solder blop. Well, that's different. I don't know if you can see that. See that right there? It does have a safety. I'm calling this one a 7. Really pretty. Take a look at the setting. A lot of sparkle going on, but you can see where it's, see how close I can get. With the outer ring of CZs, those are all channels set in there. And then there's a prong set amethyst glass on top. And you get 3 of those. There's the back, it's riveted. And then it has a lovely safety chain. Do a starting bid on this one. Let's do a starting bid of 16. Oh wow, that looks so cool. I like it. I'm not putting them on because since I'm by myself, I don't want them to get stuck, you know. But I can demonstrate the clasp this way. Should snap like so. Be secure, and then you've got, you know, this. So if you're doing a lot of dancing or whatever and it unhooks, that safety will keep it from falling off your wrist, unless you know, there's so many ways you can lose a bracelet. Thank you, Heidi. Isn't she pretty? Oh, Barb came in at 16. Heidi was first at 16. Oh, thank you, Barb. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Heidi. Thank you guys so much. So anyway, how's it's supposed to be blistering hot here. In a couple of hours, we're probably going to be into the high 90s. The weather report, every time, it's like 3 or 4 degrees hotter than what they say. So, but so far, I haven't felt the effects of it. We didn't get a lot of hot days this year, so I'm surprised we're having them so late. Vintage AB oval brooch. I'll show you the back. And that's the back. It's not, no one's gonna notice. It's still gonna look like $1,000,000. And it's a rollover, and it does work just fine. I'll do a starting bid, $8. Sometimes what I like to do is I'll do a Google Lens, and sometimes I'll laugh and say, oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's just no way that's worth that kind of money, right? So, what does Google say this is? And please don't put all your eggs into the Google basket. It says it's a vintage Coro. There's no marks, Coro marks, so they're wrong there. Well, I think. Then I put in value. What do you think it's worth, Google? So, yeah, it doesn't say. It just keeps focusing on that this is a Coro brooch. I don't know. Thank you, Barb. It's a great little buy. But again, it's not marked, so I can't call it Coro, right? Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold. Thank you, Barb. The thing is with Google, you know, they always have a disclaimer, you know, do your own research, you know, or oh, no. 8 for Barb. But they make a lot of mistakes because they're relying on written articles that may not have been researched. So. And I know there's platforms like Ruby Lane, you know, they're high-priced, high-end items. So I'm sure they get a lot of their info from that, as well as Etsy and eBay. Okay, this goes up over here. Thank you so much, Barb. Okay, so some of these are great. This is a gold tone. These are large rhinestones in here. I mean, I really appreciate the design on this one. Oh my goodness, but it's gold tone. And it's also got a string on here. Okay. It's gold tone. It just feels, you know, better than some of them. Love it. Length. I may go to the end till 2 o'clock just doing this jewelry, but feel free to go back and check out the other ones. If I have time, I'll put a few up that maybe some people have missed. But this video goes public right away, and you just can't see the comments. And in the comments is where I have the pricing. Well, I say the pricing, but it also has who purchased, so you're not, it's just it's 15 inches. It's just a lot easier. I think I'm going to stick it out and do a recap at the end. I think that's reasonable, so that you can hear me say it. Okay, look at this. Gorgeous. I'm going to do a starting bid. Let's do a starting bid of 16 on this one. I mean, it's got this cute little fringe going on here. Little fringe. Let's give it a little extra sparkle. And then it's got a double rhinestone there. And then it tapers into the little one, and it has a fold over. Really sweet. Yeah, I like this one. Let's see how it lays on the human. Well, thank you, Barb. That's really nice. If I can get it off. Yes. It just seems like it's, more substantial than some of the, the smaller stoned ones. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Barb. Thank you. Put it in a proper bag. Oh, excuse me, I don't mean to yawn at you. Coffee here. I'm gonna go get my coffee. In the meantime, it won't take me but a hot minute. I'm gonna put this one up. Gently with the jewelry. Different. Yes. Let's do this. This is definitely got rhinestones in there. I did look this over. I did not see any rhinestones missing. It does have a safety. And then there's rhinestones on this right here. So this presses in and pulls apart. And this is probably going to be another like 14.5-inch deal. Yes. But it's mother of pearl and rhinestones, and then look at the back. I wonder if it can be reversed. Probably not. No. But it's definitely a stunner. Look at her. And there is a safety. Let me put that up and while I go get my coffee. Oh, you can barely see it up there. Let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, yes. Look at that. Maybe add some light. See what happens when I add light. Aha. Look at there. We'll do a starting bid. $16. And this is mother of pearl. Rhinestones. Are they prom sets? Oh yeah, those are all prong set. Lexi's in at 16. I'm gonna go grab my coffee. I know exactly where it is. Cheerios. All right, Lexi, thank you so much. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Thank you so much, Lexi. It's beautiful. Do this properly. Yeah, the way those are set, this is an impressive piece. Oh yeah, I gotta get some Ziploc bags. I got a box in. Jewelry. I can move this. I can move this now. You can see me. All right. Okay, so these kind of look to me like they might be Austrian crystals, just by the way their bezel's set. Need some straightening here, but they fit fine. I like the color. I can put new backs on these. Gold tone, little flowers. I'll do a starting bid on these. $8. Look at there's 2 layers. Lexi's in at 8. There's like 2 layers. These are really pretty. I'm gonna go get some backs for it. Okay, well you can kind of see it there. I need a taller bin. I need graduating blocks or something. Barb came in at 10, then Lexi's back in at 12. Barb is out. Thank you, Barb. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Barb. Sold to Lexi, excuse me. My brain just is not like moving forward there. Okay. Are they over here? Oh, the backs are over here. New backs. They definitely need new backs. Somebody put silver tone ones on the backs of these. Do I have any gold tone? That's the question. I've only got silver tone, but that's okay. They'll be new. Get rid of these old ones. Throw those away. See if I can do these really quickly. On a card. In an envelope. Is it Love Actually? That Bean character was wrapping up a gift and was putting all kinds of goodies and stuff in it. But anyway, here you go, Lexi. Beautiful. Lavender sprigs and such. All right, those go in there. Well, hi, Ashley. I sent you a message. Let's see if you responded. Yes, you did. Let me get that. Okay. All right. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No problem. What'd you see? What'd you see? Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. How many Spider-Mans are there these days? I don't think I've ever watched one, but you have younger kids, so, you know, I don't. I don't even have grandchildren, so. Let's see. Do this. Nine total. I know, it's like these franchises and, you know, things like, you know, James Bond and all those, you know, there's going to be another one in at least a couple of years. Oh, okay. Alrighty, we're onward here. It's been a long time since I've been to the movies. I got to talk to my daughter about that. She's going to be single for a week because, you know, no, they do bachelorette and bachelor parties like early, really early. So her fiance is going on his bachelor party trip, and she's going to need something to do, right? Let's go to the movies. These are the most stunning glass beads I've ever seen. I mean, look at that. They're all really cool, and they've got like these little flowers right there, little rosettes, and some red glass beads in between. This has a lobster claw. I guess I should start just saying lobster clasp. This is 22 inches. They're beautiful. Oh, I love the movies too. Oh my gosh, don't get me wrong. I think they're great. Oh no, it was raining. Oh my goodness. We'll do a starting bid on this one. We'll do 12 because these are fantastic beads. I just think those are so cool with the little spirograph kind of thing going on there. Let's just see what it looks like with the light out. There we go. Now you can see the little spirals on the corners. Okay, so we're going to pass on that one. I think my doggy's going out for a walk. Here's another classy one. I've never really seen them this long, but let me undo it. Usually I see these as choker styles. Nice red stones. These are square. Square, are these all, yeah, they're all square stones in there. Wow, okay. And then the round ones. Looks like everything's there. You see a little bit of a graying stone here and there. But that's life. That's what happens. Okay, so the drop on this one. I'm calling it, well, could be 11, could be 10 and a half. So it's about 20 inches. But look at how cute that is. I like that. Those are square stones in there. I don't know if you can tell. They're square. You can tell definitely on this one. That's a square stone in a round hole. Sounds funny, doesn't it? Kind of a tassel situation going on here. Starting bid 16. Yeah, these, I'm kind of excited about these rhinestone beauties. Don't you forget, Christmas is coming. You need that little spot of red on your green outfit. I gotcha. Almost looks like a little pair of cherries there. Thank you, Barbara. It's seriously, this is coffee. It's just coffee. It's not like beer or anything. It looks like I'm chugging, but I'm not. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Barb. Thank you. Classic vintage piece. Yep, definitely gonna go on Amazon and get myself some baggies. I just got this little pile left here. This is again what we all know, that Weiss marks their stuff, right? And so does Bergeron or something like that. This came back to both of those brands. I say no. I mean, Weiss might have some unmarked stuff, but I'm sure it's part of sets that they have. So, it's unmarked, but this is gorgeous. And look at the finish on here. That's, to me, it's thoughtful. Right there, it's all finished. They just turned it on its side and welded it there. These are all prong set. These are all faceted and prong set. Here's the back. So, and it's all glass. All glass. Did I give you a measurement? No, I did not. Let's measure that. $15 inches. So, let's see where it lands on me. Oh my gosh. I'll do a starting bid. I'm going to do $18 on this one. It is, I love the glass on this. The glass is fabulous. Really modern. Love the bigger rhinestones in between. Thank you, Barb. I do find, though, that when I go on Google Lens and do that kind of thing, at least it gets me somewhere where, you know, I need to be looking. But sometimes you can go into some really weird deep dives. Lisa's in at 20. And we don't want to do that. Okay, so there you can see it up close. Just gorgeous mirrors, like finish right there. Barb's in at 22. I'm sorry, I was speaking awfully low. Barb is in at 22. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. This is gorgeous. I'll call it down for Miss Barb. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Barb. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's still active until, you know, I say the sold, but I try and make sure that lagging, you know, people have an opportunity. So that's why I count it down. Wow. I mean, I just can't believe the facets on those larger stones. I just, you know, there's always something new that gets me, you know. I just think jewelry is wonderful that way, right? Okay, this one I need to clean. It's got a bit of green. Bit of green. It doesn't. Yeah, there's some green on here. I'm going to hold off on this and clean it. Shouldn't take me too long. I'll probably bring it next time I see you guys. Unless you can clean the green and I'll put it up. But this has got lots of different jewels. But I think I'm going to clean it because I'm going to have to immerse it. I'm pretty sure I am. And those are prong set. So I'm gonna hold off unless you want me to put it up. So let's put that aside. Oh, heart-shaped tennis. These are tennis bracelet. It's a tennis bracelet. The stones are heart-shaped. It has a safety. This is not sterling, but it is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And I think the stones look like they're CZs, or they could even be Swarovskis for all I know. But they're beautiful. It's not a Swarovski bracelet. Okay, so these are hitting up quartz to amethyst. I'm calling it quartz because isn't that so sweet? Silver tone, and these are like little hearts. Somebody was telling me it was very difficult to facet into a heart shape. I don't know who it was that told me that. Measurement. I'm calling it a 7.5, but we'll look on the cone of truth. The cone of truth. I'm calling it a 7 on the cone. I'll do a starting bid. $18, and these are heart-shaped. I'm getting a quartz reading on this. This is not sterling, but it does have a safety, 2 safety clasps. And oh, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, this is super nice. Sometimes, you know, you come off, and even, I mean, costume jewelry, sometimes it's even more expensive than fine jewelry, depending on who the maker is. As a matter of fact, wonder if it's in here. Maybe I'll give you guys a sneak peek, but I have a feeling whatever is in here is going onto eBay. But anyway, going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Ashley at Vintage Vibrations. Thank you, thank you. And don't forget to check out Ashley's channel because she has some really fun little shorts and smaller videos. I mean, sometimes you just, you know, you want to watch a video and you don't want to spend a long time on it, and she's got some great short videos. Not like 3-minute shorts, but they're a little longer, but they're great. I've got another beautiful bracelet. This almost looks like rose gold. It's faux rose gold, but this one looks super good. It does not have the safety like the other one did. It does look rose gold, but I mean, look at those. Look at how pretty that is. Let me check the stones. Yeah, same situation. It's sitting between quartz and amethyst. I mean, maybe it's just a really good high quality CZ, but that usually just hovers above glass slightly. So, all right, measurement. Anyway, it's getting the Presidium excited. That's all. 7.5. So let's see what the cone says. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay. This one's not closing. Why aren't you closing? Okay, this one's kind of loose. I'm going to pull it. I can't get it to close. Just not closing properly. I don't know how to fix that. If you have any ideas. See, I don't know if you can see what I see, but I see a gap where it's supposed to connect. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Because sometimes, there's clasps that just, you're doing it wrong kind of thing. Yeah, if it's not going to close, I don't expect it'll stay on your wrist. Okay, moving on. Oh, you're welcome. All right, 1928 whistle. That's so cute. And I love the chain. Oh my goodness. This is so much fun. The wearable drop is 8.5. So that's 17 inches wearable, I think. Let me double check. Let's do this right. Yeah, 8.5 wearable, and then the total drop is 13 inches. But isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. I haven't tried it. I don't hear the little ball in there, but I'm sure if you dip it into, some vinegar, it'll kill germs, or put it in. I'm sure if you put it in like soap and water, like Dawn, the kind that kills bacteria kind of stuff, and then rinsed it and let it air dry. Well, I'll try it for you. Okay, hold your ears. Hold your ears. Let me see if I can do this without sticking my lips all over it. Okay. I'll do it lightly. Oh, I'll bet it doesn't. I'll bet it doesn't work. Oh, I'm covering the hole, that's why. Oh, all right. Yeah, it works. Oh, this would be good for like if you're, yeah, as a safety whistle, but cute. Oh, I guess I better put a price in there, huh? And it's 1928, starting bid, $12, and it works. Look at that, right there. It's got a little, and there's their tag, 1928. I heard they changed their, or maybe they have a new line called 2028? I don't know. Lots of things changed. Cute little gold tone. Some fancy neck chain. I love how, like, 1920, there's so many different designers that use like these really cool, retro chains. I think they're very clever. I'll do a pass on this one. 1, 2, buy it now. I should probably do a recap. Does anybody want me to do a recap? I can do a recap or show something that maybe I didn't show from the video. Let's do a recap. There isn't, I mean, okay, so you saw that okay, I'll do a recap. You saw the whistle's 12. This is the glass, and this is a good time just to do like a, you know, an offer if you want. This beaded piece is 12. I think this was 20 inches. This is a really cool brutalist modernist piece. And that was 12. This is a really kind of a abstract AB for 12. That's the brooch. Lots of $12 items. Cool. This one I have for 6. Kind of a leafy butterfly situation going on there. Looks like it's had some travels. This I have for 16, which I think are stunning. This is these were 16. These are stunning. I didn't even put the new backs on. It came with new backs, so I don't know if they've even ever been worn. They're so beautiful. And if you have those converters, like these, there's some converters. Yeah, I think I have them right here. They are, yeah, you can convert those into clip-ons. They might look kind of weird on those because it drops it down a little bit. It's worth a shot, but anyway. $6 for the Avon heart earrings. $6. This one, I actually repaired I don't even want to call it repair. It was maintenance. It's like getting an oil change. Sometimes you need a couple of new stones. So this one is $8. KJL. This one I think was 30 inches. Yeah, looks 30 inches. KJL or Kenneth Lane. And this one I had for $18. Really cool, 70s. And this is a nice vintage rhinestone. I have this for 18. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just lovely. And I'm sure a lot of people already have something similar to that. Whew, it's starting to get hot. I can feel it. Let's see what the temp is. And this one I had for 12, and this is the Halloween glass. $12 for this fun glass. It pops over your head. I think it had like a 13-inch drop. Oh, starting to itch. Then I have this Emmons bracelet right here. I got this one for 16 on the Emmons. Coro. Coro. I had this for 16. And this one I did put a new stone in. So this was 16. Last one, last little piece. This is $8, this pair. $8 for these classics. Clip-ons. Really cool. I was wearing them earlier on because I think this with if you had a beehive, put your hair up, these, like so, even if you had like super short hair, I mean, oh my gosh, really cute. Well, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, all of you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'll be invoicing shortly. And I have more jewelry here, but we'll do that next time. I really appreciate all of you being here. My daughter should be here in a minute. So thank you all. Thank you all so, so much. Mwah. Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, you don't have to go yet. I wanted to show, I mean, I'm kind of excited with this. If you want me, oh yeah, go cool down. Definitely. I wanted to see if it was in here. Let's see if it's in here. Open, right? Okay. Let's see if it's in here. Doesn't look like it. No. I'll double check. Maybe it is. Well, this one actually had some really cool earrings in it. Just costume earrings. I thought they were so fun. If you want to laugh, these are really cool. I don't even know if they're good enough to hold, you know, stay on. But look at these. These are pierced. Look at these. Look at those massive. Oh my gosh. I think these are runway earrings. Look at that. Like a Princess Leia situation. Those are so fun. Anyway, on that note, I will let you guys go. I will see you soon. Bye.